Bagfuel, baby.
Something.
Yeah.
When you do the albums, right? Were y'all how involved were y'all? Did y'all let Ruff Ryders really sequence it and all that shit?
Yeah.
Or were y'all sitting there figuring out what track goes next and this and that?
I went in the studio and recorded like 30 records. And then one day called me to the studio and opposite of H2O was in there. That's it.
They had it all together already.
It was all together, the skits and all that, everything.
Wow.
And you just listened to it. You was like, all right, this is I'm cool.
Yeah, I was just like this, man. Let's go. Like I didn't really care about, you know what I mean?
What was the feeling? Tell me what that felt like to hear it sequence.
Yeah.
You cool with it?
See me, like like to this day, I look up to D. Like you find us, like D the General is almost like God to me. You know what I'm saying? So I always trust his judgment. Like you find us say, if he said the opposite of H2O was fire, then I'm like this, fuck it, it's fire. Well, you find us say, because all Swiss did was gave me the beat. And he already, like Swiss will tell you to this day, like I never really needed A&R. You find I say like he'll give me the beat and give me a light instructions. All right, look, this is what this song was gonna do. Boom, boom, and then I'm gone. You find I say? And I can go to the crib and write it. I be by myself, dolo, boom. And it should have come out fire. So he was just giving me a whole bunch of joints. I'm recording them, and then one day they say, all right, we got the opposite of H2O done.
What's the instruction on a song he gave you that people enjoyed that really rocked off?
Who, D?
Yeah, or D and Swiss.
Well, like D was the one that actually worked with me on a one-on-one. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like the reason why I still got bars to this day is because of D. Like you feel what I'm saying? Because he actually worked with me on the writing. You feel what I'm saying? Like when I first got there, he was working with my mind. Like, all right, look, we gotta think like this now. Hold on. Today I'm gonna put you on a song with Jadakiss. So that verse that you just wrote, that might not hold his weight with this nigga. So look, check this out. You gotta say, and after a while, like my mind frame just started adapting to how you think. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I'm still nice to the day.
It's because of D.
Yeah.
But people don't even talk. I've never even heard people talk about D in that way before. I never had no idea that he was in that part of it.
I don't want to blow nobody's spot out. You feel what I'm saying? But it's verses out there. Right now. That come from out the camp that D wrote. D, the General. Listen.
Speechless.
You could call him right now.
No, I don't got his number.
All right.
If I did, I still wouldn't call him. I'd take your word for it. You was there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
See, like nowadays, like major record labels don't do artist development. You feel what I'm saying? But and I came in at the tail end of it. You feel what I'm trying to say? So D didn't mind, like like when I came in, like back in the days, like you'll get signed just off them knowing the potential, like, oh nah, he's potential. But now, you feel what I'm saying?
You gotta do numbers now.
Yeah, you feel what I'm trying to say? But D sent the potential, like, oh nah, he rap like this, he rap like this. And if I can get this little nigga to do this, he's out of here.
That's what I think artists need today is that they need that extra sauce.
Yeah.
Because they're just rapping. They're just making songs.
Yeah.
They're not formulating.
They're not listening. They're not listening.
Yeah.
You see the key word that he was doing? He was respecting and he was listening.
Yeah.
And that's what they don't do.
Yeah,
that's key in getting money. You gotta respect and you gotta listen, yo. You know what I'm saying? What was you learning along the way though? You know what I'm saying? So you with X, boom, D showing you the rhyming and all that. What was you learning? What was you putting together? What was you seeing? What was you thinking about? Tell me that.
I was learning exactly how nice I really am. You feel what I'm saying? Because I always looked at myself as nice. You feel what I'm saying? Because and I've been writing rhymes since 1989. Like, you know what I mean? So, like when I first picked up a pen, like, the number one rapper was still Rakim and Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm a real hip-hop head, for real. So, but once I got with D, he expanded and really made me see, like, nah, look, you really this nice. it's the way you thinking. You feel what I'm
You gotta
saying?
think bigger.
Yeah, you got to think bigger. You got to think more wide. You got to be way more creative. So, I mean, he showed me that. And I was just learning the business and learning the game, but also, I was taking in a lot of information on far as on the creative part. You feel what I'm saying? Because D was the creative part. Like, he was the one that'd be like this. Nah, Kiss, look, don't say that. I want you to say, we make money in computers. Money blunt down and invest in computers. I want to get the ice bezel. Blunt, with the, you feel what I'm saying? Like D helped with all of that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So, he was on the creative side. So me, like, and I just really appreciate it. So when he called me and said opposite of H2O done, and all I did was just felt good, you feel what I'm saying? Because I know, him, if it's not what it is, he has no problem saying it.
Nah, I mean, that's just interesting. What's it like? You got the Locks, Eve, X in that studio. What are those sessions like, man? Because Eve people don't give Eve enough credit for how she came, how her style was a little bit different.
Yeah.
Being with Dr. Dre when they did the song with what's the white girl's name? I forgot her name already. Gwen Stefani, she really took it to a different level. Like, what's that like? You seeing it?
It's just a bunch of weed in the studio, and we just laughing and chilling. You feel
That's
what I'm
the
saying?
sauce.
Like to the world,
You know-
it might look like niggas. You know what I'm saying? But us, it's like how we in here right now.
Yo, let me ask you
feel what I'm
something.
saying?
When DMX records, what you bitches want from a nigga? Was you there for that process? Did you hear? Were you like, where'd you find all these bitches' names from? Like, cause that shit is still iconic.
Yeah. I was there for all that. Like, I was there.
Did you give him
on the
any
video
names?
set? Nah.
See, I always tell him back then when niggas did sessions back then, it was nothing like now.
Nothing
Everybody
like
came to your session.
Yeah.
The session was the party. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody was coming. If Drag got a session, drag over there, Drag mix in, get some weed, get some champagne, let's get some food. It's a budget over
Vibing.
there. X recording. That niggas would get on your record just because they was coming to your session, coming through, and nigga be like, yo, I'm jumping on that. It'd be Buster.
Just like that.
At the hottest time that he's going on, and Buster like, yeah, I'm getting on that and I'm doing it right now. Or send that to my nigga, I'm gonna go record that tonight. It was a different vibe. So you would X wouldn't be recording and Drag not be there. Everybody was there, probably. Jada and them was there. If niggas wasn't out getting money touring, niggas was going to Midtown. Somebody was at Hit Factory, Quad, Sound on Sound. Niggas was in different places where niggas was going by there. That was the wave.
Yeah, like you really had no choice. Wonder why? Cause this before Pro Tools. Everything was real.
Yeah. So you had to go to niggas' spot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no, you can mess up 1,000 times. They like this. All right, look. According to this, you can only fuck up 3 more times, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You think